Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. USDA is bumping up soybean stocks due to slower exports right now. The agency releasing its latest supply-demand report. These ending stocks numbers all coming in higher than the market anticipated. Corn stocks up 10 million bushels from last month to 2.1 billion. Soybeans up 35 million to 315 million. And wheat also up 10 million bushels to 658 million. Ag Day's Michelle Rook joins me. Michelle, while we are facing competition from Brazil, USDA is once again cutting its corn and soybean production forecasts for the country.
Yeah, that's true, Clinton. But while USDA cut Brazilian corn and soybean production, it wasn't as much as the trade had expected. So the focus was more on CONAB's production estimates for Brazil, which came out well ahead of USDA. USDA did acknowledge the impact of the historic drought on Brazil's production, but only lowered soybeans 1 million metric tons and revised last year's crop up by 2 million. That and higher U.S. ending stocks were bearish. However, market analysts say those numbers were trumped by CONAB's estimate for Brazil beans at 149.4 million metric tons, down nearly 6 million from last month.
And USDA only dropped it by 1 million tons from last month, 157 to 156. So now you've got USDA roughly 6.5 million tons higher on Brazilian soybean production than CONAB. And I think that's probably what's keeping beans afloat a little bit.
While USDA slow played Brazil's soybean estimates, Split expects USDA to eventually ratchet the crop down, maybe after more harvest results.
Will they come down more? I'd like to think so, especially when they're as much above CONAB as they are. I wouldn't be surprised in the long run to see the total production below 150 million tons, but maybe it takes the USDA a couple months to get there.
On Brazil corn, USDA cut the crop by 3 million metric tons to 124 million, but it's still well above CONAB's estimate.
You know, you look at CONAB and they took the Brazil corn down, what do I have here, 3.9 million tons. They dropped exports 3 million tons. And that was down to 113.7.
Split says USDA left Argentina production numbers unchanged at 55 million tons on corn and 50 million on beans, which is positive as the trade expected a slight increase. And he says CONAB also increased Brazil wheat production by 2 million metric tons, which was bearish. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.